Yo, what's up, lads? Just realised that the it's out of fuel, so yeah, gotta grab jerry can from Bunnings. So I don't quite know where the jerry cans actually are, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. This is Port Lincoln Bunnings, by the way, guys. It's just your generic Bunnings. I realised that it's very low, and it could be the starting issue since previous owner actually mentioned that potentially had a fuel issue due to the pump he changed. One of the lines was a bit dodgy or something. Might have to get it looked at one day. Might have to look at it. But just trying to find a jerry can, mate. I saw someone to ask. I approached them. They went to the toilet. Okay. The avoidance here is very annoying. Bro, it's legit just here the whole fucking time. Gimme. Alright, let's get out of here and get some fuel for the Commodore. Right, guys, we've actually got the jerry can now. We're all good. Just filling up the ute. Oh shit. So we're heading down really early in the morning. I won't really film it because I'll be fucking tired, and I'll actually be focusing on getting you down there and being ready for work and stuff, so won't really have time to film, but I'll film once the ute's done and stuff like that. Now, least did I know this is where everything's gonna go wrong. Well, what I should have done was I should have just chucked it in or asked for help to lift it up and filled it up instead of looking too close at it. You know, because yeah, this didn't feel too nice. I just had a drink of the fuel apparently. What the fuck? Oh, I got fucking fuel in my eye. Oh shit. Fuck. So guys, just letting you know, ute's down here all good. Just waiting for a lift to work from Dad. So yeah, drove well. There's a few things to take a look at, suspension wise, but other than that, drives well. A bit stinky. The coolant temp doesn't work. Pulls again, but these two I know temperature wise it's all gonna go wrong once I get home, which we'll see later in the video. So that's something else we gotta look at, but we'll change the coolant temp sensor, see if that helps, but yeah. She drives really well. I'm really happy with how it's doing. No misfire at all. It's running mint. But there's a few things to look at. We need to do the paint because that's kind of bothering me at the moment. But we need to wait for a bloody good day to do that because all these days have been pretty shocking. So and we'll just get touch up paint, just sand it, prime it, just do a quick touch up, clear, and they'll be fine, I reckon, for now, until we do full body respray, I reckon. But alright, should do well. Goodbye, $1,600. So yeah. Next time you see me, I'll either have the ute doing the service and springs, or you won't see me until I get the car back next week. But yeah, you guys will know. What's up, guys? It's actually 2 days after the exhaust done, and I have some bad news. Unfortunately, we have the intake manifold gaskets have decided to shit themselves. So we have some more. So this will be an upcoming video. Upcoming few videos, I think. But I'll show you a few things of what happened yesterday, and yeah, you get the idea. See what this looks like in here. Yeah, that doesn't look fantastic at all. It smells like burnt coolant, and yeah, it's not fantastic. But I think new coolant resi. I'm gonna get one off a guy off Marketplace tomorrow. But tomorrow we're gonna do the rear springs, put some double SLs in there, and I'm gonna do the water pump in this episode, just so we can move it over to there, so we have undercover to do the inlet manifold gaskets. But yeah, the exhaust is done. Unfortunately, the headers didn't work, and I didn't get the cat installed because the headers weren't fitted. So what the exhaust looks like. It looks pretty damn cool, actually. It sounds alright. It's not as loud as what I wanted it to be, but I'll just get a hot dog. And this too happened. The window washers well, we don't have any window washing pipe anyway, so we're just gonna fucking delete that. But yeah, let's get into this before my phone goes flat. So this is all my mess. Yeah, see how the exhaust looks. It looks sick. I love it. But yep, this bad boy here, this is what we're doing today. So I'm gonna take you through the steps when I do it, and yeah, it looks, I don't know, looks alright. It is new, but yeah. So this bad boy, it sits in here like this, like that. That's how heater taps sit. And first we got to undo all those hoses there, and we're going to lose a bit of coolant, but I don't think we have much left from yesterday, so let's kind of just get into this. So for that, you just literally need a screwdriver pretty much to undo all of these hoses. And I'm probably going to lose a little bit of coolant here, but what can you do when your car overheats? You're overheated in the driveway while idling, so yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, that heater tap was completely destroyed because it just came out with the hose, like it snapped. Right guys, I'm gonna do this, and I'll explain it after I finish it, because yeah, I'm gonna break something if I don't. Alright, see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, update. Got them out. Just undo those 4 clamps and pull it out. Those clamps really bad, so I'm gonna get 4 new ones. But this is the old one. It actually was broken. That's where it exploded. So yeah, that's the new one there. Looks much better. But I'm gonna replace these clamps now before putting that in, but I'm not going to replace the hoses until we actually do the inlet manifold, because when I do that, I'm pretty much going to get all new stuff anyway. So yeah, all this stuff, springs are going in tomorrow. Heater tap, I'll hopefully get that in today. But yeah. Oh, the things that happen. And of course the ute got hail damage. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Oh. No, there's so much to do, man. Like, well, it's a project car. I can't complain. But also can at the same time because it's taken me longer than what I wanted. So guys, I went to Autobahn. I grabbed some new clamps. The old ones are pretty bad. So I'm just gonna come back up to where the ute is, and we're gonna install this new heater tap. So I've just put the 2 clamps in there, and we'll chuck the heater tap in there, and we'll put the 2 clamps on that one. Put the heater tap in, then we'll just fill the radiator up with some water, because I don't want to waste coolant if it explodes. So we'll see how it goes. I had such a brain fart when I was down at Autobahn. I was like, could I have clamps for a water pump? They're like, clamps? I'm like, oh shit, sorry. It's a heater tap. So that says that my brain is absolutely fried. So yeah, I hope we get this done, or I'm gonna drive myself insane. Get into it, guys. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna have a couple mates help me do the springs, but we'll get it done. This is like the unfortunate thing about this car is this side, but we'll get there. This is project car. When you get it mechanically sound, you know, before we can make it look good, because you don't want a good looking car that doesn't run. But what you want is you want a car that looks shit running mechanically well first before you make the car look good, because then you're not wasting a bunch of money. So that's why I'm only doing springs, the intake manifold gaskets, make it healthy, slam it, so I get that out the way. I've got exhaust done, all the minor things done. But even with the exhaust done, the exhaust isn't done yet. We're just going to put a hot dog in there for now until we can find some pacemakers. Once pacemakers are there, then we can do high flow cap and everything, headers. But I'm going to have it booked in to get that little exhaust leak down there fixed. Because, yeah, it's because it doesn't sound very nice. It might amplify the sound a bit more, so I want to get that done. But as I said before, right, what you want to do is you want to identify which hose goes to what. So this is a lower hose, so just chuck your clamp on there. So look at the end of the hose, right? Closely, it doesn't look very good at all. So what you want to do is just want to whack the clamp there, right? Put it on the similar way to the others, like this. You just want to tighten it to make sure that it holds in that groove properly and doesn't fall while you're putting the heater tap back in. So this ensures that you're not gonna mess this up at all. So right. So these hoses are pretty bad, but I'm only doing this so I can move it without stuff going wrong. But that's broken down there. But What can you do? I'm sorry to say. What can you do? Now I do this one up. You can. It's about a size 7 socket to fit that, but screwdrivers are a lot easier. So just make sure all of these are tight enough. This one was not. It's like after you put these on, just give it a really good tighten. So, jeez, I'm hopeless today, eh? I did not do these up properly at all. Man. Ugh. Oh, get in there, mate. Do not do this with your opposite hand, by the way, because I'm struggling. I was not going to block the camera. For no reason. I'm doing it like that. But use your dominant hand for the screwdriver, because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass for you guys. So it shouldn't fit anything like that. Yeah. Make sure to fit it properly when you do it, otherwise it's gonna most likely shit itself straight away again. So make sure everything is done properly. Right, as you can see, no more water coming out of that, so that should be good. But this is not good, you see that? There's an obvious layer of shiny on the top there. So, yeah, we're gonna do a bubble test and I'm nervous. So, yeah, we'll do that in a minute. You guys, moment of truth. So results are in. Not leaking at all. Not bubbling, so not head gasket. But after revving it a few times, there is definitely a little milky little froth. So we're gonna get a new radiator cap, and we do the inlet manifold gaskets. Definitely. So yeah, I hope this is an easy fix. And meet my little boy Ryan. Ryan! Having fun in Daddy's car?